And from the halls of Thia, he came at last to the place appointed, to rocky Aulis, where the longships waited. There were gathered the lords of the Achaeans, and men from many lands beside them. Prows rested in their ordered lines, and all the shore was thick with bronze, with timber, with hide, with men. Some had come from wide Lacedaemon, some from sandy Pylos, some from stony Ithaca, and some from horse-rich Argos. And now at last they stood together, not as men divided by hall or homeland, but turned toward one design. A host such as the Achaeans had not easily raised before. And among them stood Achilles, son of Peleus, young still, bright with that first greatness not yet proven in war. The spear was in his hand, held ready, more swift to rise than those beside him. They had seen it, his swiftness. And yet, when they looked upon him, they did not see the danger. For what stood before them was not yet the thing he would become. The ships were ready. The shore was filled with motion, yet nothing moved. For day followed day at Aulis, and the sea gave no passage. It lay before them, broad, waiting, and still the winds did not come. So they made their camp upon the shore, by the narrow strait between land and waiting sea. Tents were raised, fires kindled, and the long ship stood drawn upon the sand. Kings walked among their companies, speaking little. Men kept to their arms, or watched the water in silence. Days gathered upon days, and still they did not depart. Smoke rose in the mornings, and again at dusk. Offerings were laid upon the fire, and the words were spoken as they had always been. But the sea gave no answer. But not all things were silent, for there came a serpent from the roots beneath the altar, and it climbed the tree that stood beside it, and found there a nest, and the young birds within it, 8 in number, and the mother who watched over them. And one by one it took them, 9 in all. And when it had done this thing, it did not depart, but hardened where it lay, and was a stone before them. And the altar stood before them, and the men who saw it stood in silence. As the serpent took them, 9 in number, so they fight before Troy for 9 long years, and in the 10th the city would fall. The kings remained, each among his own, watching, waiting, and something in that place held them. At last, a voice was sought among them. The seer, Calchas, stood forth, one who read the signs and listened where others could not. And he spoke, not loudly, but so that the kings heard him. At Aulis they waited for wind, but what the gods required was not wind, but blood.